registers them on the scoreboard.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? Because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
From the gun, here's Dart. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here's Dart. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Play action. Now Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. And even 40 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to him. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL.
Come on, chat.
Sports.
Let's do this, chat.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Roger.
Roger, do it.
Here's Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is caught.
He caught that? What the hell? He did catch that. Ooh, he just caught that.
Tyreek Hill, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Giants have got it back to within a score. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing, Vick. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. Vick to throw it. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. The first down carry here for Johnson. Handling room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
It's a play fake. Now Vick. That's complete to Parham. Here comes third and the length of the football. But give up the middle to Johnson. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Vick now. The Sanders has got it complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. To Johnson again. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Chris Johnson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
21, Giants 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, really I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
They go play action with Dart. Well, this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And going deep for Hill. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. Well, now how about this return? And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Working out of the gun is Dart. And incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Throw out wide to Walker. He's got room at the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Dart going to look to throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now Dart. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And finally, he's out of bounds, but not before a great return. He's all the way inside the 30.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole? Setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win the game.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Chris Johnson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So they try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Finds his man. It's Kelsey on the crossing route here. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 33 yards that time.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
Off the bootleg, it's Darty. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now throwing again, here's Darty. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Looking to throw, Dart. And it's caught. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Tyreek Hill from 6 yards away. And the Giants are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
The Giants will line up.
Out of the gun, here's Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line of the 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Still going inside the 30. And he won't get all the way into the end zone as he's out of bounds, but not before getting it down inside the 10.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens, but you have to figure. They thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep them out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 40 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead. And Johnson is in for a Las Vegas touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Here's Vic. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Here's Dart. That one complete to Hill. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. And now an audible here into something else. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Tyreek Hill, 59 yards. And the Giants are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So the touchdown was big. This almost equally big as they'll try to get it to a 1-score game with a 2-point conversion. Throwing his Dart. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion, and now we're back to a one-score game. And that almost makes it a brand-new ball game. Now it's a one-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the two-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their two-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Still on his feet. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Terrell Owens, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now, they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Dart. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here's 2nd and 10. To the air, Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Here's Dart. Going for the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing again is Dart. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That is Jared Allen, longtime star with the Vikings, in on the sack. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Throwing his Dart. He completes this to Walker. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play, one-on-one matchup of someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too. That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Dart to throw on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step one, the touchdown. You need a two-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if you're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, you have to go for two again. That's why teams are practicing multiple two-point plays.
We saw that Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big two-point conversions. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Pass midfield, look out. And they're going to be set up beautifully. A heck of a return down inside the 40-yard line.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
On the ready.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Vic to throw. Oh, that is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
26-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Dart. Finding Kelsey. And he's going to pick up a 1st down here as that clock continues to run. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing, Dart. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Those INTs all sting when you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
All right, chat. What do you guys think about that, chat? You guys killed it, chat. That's right, chat. Let's do this, chat.
This type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up.
Boom! Who was that?
So
Number 18? Number 18?
I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has
He
been
said,
a presentation of
who's your daddy?
on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from East Rutherford.